What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Crafty Views TV. My name is Moses Andre and I'm a content creator. I've been creating content for about 2 years now, and I fell in love with the creative and business aspect of it. Working with different clients, it just kind of wheeled me in. You know, I started off just taking pictures with my friends. I just kind of built it into my own brand. Then eventually, when I started to get clients and when people started to notice my work, I wanted to turn my photography business and use it to create my own brand and build myself up to being a production company and media company. With that being said, within my 2 years of being a content creator, I've learned and fostered a lot of skills and strategies that work towards my business and how I gain clients. I feel like most businesses and entrepreneurs kind of focus on the creative and the production side of being an entrepreneur, but the business aspect is very, very vital, and I want you to, be the biggest brand you could be, the biggest version of yourself. You kind of have to play both sides, the creative aspect and the business aspect, because the business aspect is gonna kind of grow your business. The creative aspect is gonna keep people interested. So in this video, I'm gonna be giving you tips on how to grow your business and your brand on social media, mostly Instagram, but social media as a whole. Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Pinterest, Tumblr, all of these platforms you can essentially build off of and gain traction. So my first tip to you guys is creating a dope bio. Before anything, you should make sure your bio is attractive and very reader friendly. Your bio should pretty much present your brand to your audience and basically describe who you are and what you have to provide. This is very important because your target audience wants to read your bio. Your target audience will not follow you if they're not interested in what you have to offer. For example, if you are a sports analyst or you're a sports journalist and you try to follow someone who is a comic book reader or he likes comic books, he's gonna be more inclined not to follow you back because that's not what he's interested in. He's more interested in comic books and DC and Marvel and things of that nature. So if someone who writes comic books follows him, he's gonna be more inclined to follow that person. My second tip to you guys is find hashtags that convert. This is gonna be more Instagram based just because Instagram is more heavily influenced and affected by hashtags, and it really affects the Instagram algorithm and things of that nature. You want to find hashtags that people in your industry most likely are going to check. So for me, I can use content creator, I can use videography, I can use photography, I can use filmmaker, a bunch of things that people are going to check these hashtags and they're going to look at them and they're going to see my videos, my pictures, and they're going to want to look at this content because it fits the description. You never want to use hashtags that have nothing to do with your content. If a relevant connection is made, these users will most likely follow your account. The third tip, this should have been the first tip, but the third tip is keep content consistent. Consistency. You don't want to be that person who someone forgot they followed in the first place. You want to be always on people's feed. You want to always have their attention. The worst thing you could do to build your content is irregularly post. A way you can prevent from irregularly posting is using scheduling apps that they have for Instagram or Twitter. I know they have Sprout, Later, and you can even use Facebook Creator Studio, Instagram Creator Studio. Those are also good platforms to schedule and post your content without putting such a strain on you. Because I know being an entrepreneur is very hard. You're doing most of the stuff by yourself. So you always want to try to automate at least some of the daily kind of activities that you do. Sticking to a consistent schedule of posting consistent content will build a great experience for your followers down the road and keeping them in the know for your brand. Tip number 4 is to get to know your audience and your followers, which is the same thing, but you get what I'm saying. Engage with your followers, like pictures. You can go on Instagram Live, Facebook Live. That's a great way to engage with your consumers and your audience. You can even do Zoom calls. You can have Zoom events where you teach a certain skill or you do some type of training for free. Having an organic follower count will bless your account more than you know it. And you also want to know how active and inactive your followers are, or if you have ghost followers, or if you have fake followers. If you have 10,000 fake followers, how many of those followers are going to actually like, comment, engage with your content? None of them. Instagram is gonna eventually clean up all of those fake accounts and you're gonna be back to square one. I would never tell someone to buy fake followers just to make their following count look good. The ROI on buying fake followers is just not worth it, you know? It's not genuine, it's not organic followers. They're not gonna provide anything for you. Think of it in a consumer's perspective. If you go on someone's page and you see they have 20,000 followers and you only follow 300 people, okay. As you scroll through their feed, you look and see they only have 20 views, 20 likes. How is that possible? That's like a 1% conversion. More of the story, growing your account organically is the best thing you could do for your Instagram and your business. Because in the long run, the more people like and comment on your pictures, the more Instagram pushes your content out to other people, and those people could potentially follow you and become viewers and become a part of your audience and part of your family. Tip number 5, right? Tip number 5 is continuously promote your brand. Promote your social media accounts, whether it's on your website, whether you're promoting Instagram, on your Facebook. Promotion. Always pushing your brand out there to people. Keep your brand in the viewer's eyes. Like I said earlier, you never want your followers to forget that they're following you. Keep in mind there's potential clients on every social media platform. There's people on Twitter that don't have Instagram. There's people on Instagram who don't have a Facebook. There's people on Facebook who don't have a LinkedIn. And there's some people who don't have social media, period. But we're gonna get to that in another video. If you have a website, you wanna make sure you're promoting your social media pages on it. You wanna make sure you have the social media buttons where people can click and easily be redirected to your social media page. You want to make it easy for potential clients and customers to find you on social media. I would recommend getting a username that's very similar to all of your pages. Having the same name on every social media platform will help you a lot. Make it easy for your potential customers and clients to navigate through your social media platforms and find you. For instance, if you look up Crafty Views, all 4 of my pages are going to pop up. If you look up Crafty Views on Google, all of my pages are going to pop up, whether it's Instagram, Twitter, anything. My website is going to pop up, everything. So you want to make sure everything is consistent with your brand. Tip number 6. You want to make sure you're posting content that your viewers actually want to see. You're going to realize soon that sometimes some content get more likes and more views than others. You want to kind of stick to that consistency of posting that type of content. You kind of want to shy away from things that have nothing to do with your business. That's not what your audience wants to see, and at the end of the day, it does you no justice because you don't grow from it. Take notes and learn how to create content that's similar to your most viewed videos and your most liked pictures. Whatever post that you have that has the most engagement, you want to take note and post that same content every time. Especially the content that gets you on the explore page. You want to take note of filters, captions, post times, and content types. The smallest details can make all of the difference. And make sure you keep your ear to the ground with Instagram trends, just so you know you're posting popular content. Tip number 7 is to get other accounts to post you as much as possible, preferably users in your industry. The best way to get users to follow you is to get in front of them and be active, be present. Try sponsoring user-generated content to get your brand and customers' feed. You can also host Instagram contests to get your brand out there. I hosted a music video raffle, and everybody who followed all of my pages and liked 3 of my posts got to enter into the raffle, and I would select a winner at the end of the week. So you want to do things like that just to grow your audience, because if you think about it, your followers potentially have people that they're following who can also like your content. And that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be attempting to post a video every week. If you enjoyed this video, guys, please drop a like and a comment below. Also subscribe for future videos. Peace out.